Commander Jarek couldn't contain his laughter as he examined the human weapons laid out on the firing range table. The sleek Valerian officer picked up the rifle with 2 of his 4 arms, his scales shimmering with amusement. "Primitive," he declared to his squad. "Look at this, mechanical propulsion. Chemical combustion. And this," he hefted the weapon, feeling its weight shift, "actual recoil compensation systems. How barbaric." Sergeant Maria Rodriguez stood with her arms crossed, her expression unreadable behind her combat visor. The joint military exercise between Earth forces and the Valerian Empire had been full of such moments, alien superiority meeting human stubbornness. "Our plasma rifles have 0 recoil," Jarek continued, activating his own weapon. It hummed with contained energy, sleek and elegant. Perfect accuracy. No wasted kinetic energy pushing backward. "Your species still fights like you're throwing rocks. Would the commander like a demonstration?" Maria asked, her voice level. "Please," Jarek gestured magnanimously toward the reinforced target range. "Show us what your quaint weaponry can do." Maria picked up her standard-issue rifle, checked the magazine, and chambered a round with a satisfying mechanical click. The Valerian soldiers chittered among themselves, their translator chips rendering it as condescending laughter. She raised the weapon, braced herself, and fired 3 rounds in rapid succession. The rifle kicked against her shoulder with each shot, violent, aggressive, undeniable. The sound was deafening, a primal roar that echoed across the facility. Jarek flinched at the noise alone. "Now," Maria said calmly, "let's check the target." They approached the reinforced durasteel barrier, rated to withstand plasma fire, energy weapons, and sustained assault. The Valorian's laughter died in his throat. 3 holes. Not burns. Not scorch marks. Holes. Clean punctures that went completely through 30 centimeters of reinforced metal, with exit wounds the size of fists. The metal around each impact was twisted and torn, the sheer kinetic force having ripped through molecular bonds like paper. "That's impossible," Jarek whispered. "Our plasma takes sustained fire to penetrate this material." Maria ejected the magazine, showing him the remaining rounds. "Each bullet travels at over 900 meters per second. It carries all that momentum, all that mass, and delivers it into a target smaller than your smallest finger. Yes, there's recoil. That's called physics, Commander. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction." She picked up a larger weapon from the table, a .50 caliber sniper rifle. "The recoil isn't a flaw," she continued. "It's proof of power. Your plasma dissipates energy as heat and light. Our bullets? They keep every joule and take it straight through the target." Jarek stared at the holes, then at the human, then back at the holes. His tactical mind was already recalculating everything he knew about human capabilities. "In your report," Maria said, shouldering her rifle, "you might want to mention that sometimes, the old ways aren't primitive. Sometimes, they're just proven." The Valerian commander nodded slowly, his earlier mockery replaced with something resembling respect, and perhaps a touch of fear. Humanity had entered the galactic stage without fancy energy weapons or zero-recoil technology. They didn't need them. They had physics.